What is up, guys? My name is Stanley and welcome to 3-Minute Design. Today I want to talk about the idea of prototyping. I'm straight off the bat, I'm not talking about the prototyping. This is the prototyping. This is something you do even earlier than the prototypes. You see, when you do prototypes, the main idea is to validate if this thing that you think of is this can work, if this can be useful, if this is a good idea or not. But how could this work, right? But prototyping, it's actually idea from Alberto Savoia. He's one of the first people in Google, so you can say he's pretty smart. And I watched the webinar yesterday with him, and he explained the idea of checking the idea before creating a prototype. So the whole concept of prototype is to validate if thing that you think of, if the market actually needs it. And there are many various ways you can do this, but I'm gonna tell you my own personal story when I didn't even know it back then that I was prototyping, because I just did it, but now that I think about it, it was like perfectly the prototype mode. So I launched a Kickstarter like some time ago, and it was with a tea, components. It's basically, the idea was that I wanted to sell these formulas of teas that I drink to the people. Like I had 3 best teas that I drank. The truth is, I have so many different kind of teas that I drink, that I don't have 3 favorites chosen. But I launched this Kickstarter in order to see if people are interested in idea of having like this 3 perfect combinations of teas. And if they were, then I would just create it. So this way I can validate the idea of this tea mixture even before I spend the time to actually deliver the prototype. So in this case, I guess like the mixture or something like that, right? I could easily do this, but I didn't want to spend time on it. I wanted to validate if market needs it. And Tesla did the same thing with their first roaster. Actually, they were selling, Elon Musk was selling the electric cars to people just to see if somebody wants it. He asked for a deposit of $5,000. With this, he knew that if people are willing to give him money for a car that doesn't exist yet, then this is a good idea. He also did the same thing with his last truck. So if you want to validate something, be sure to not only ask people like, hey, do you want it? Yeah, sure. But get something from them. The best thing you can get is money, of course, because when they pay you, then you know for sure that they actually want it. Cheers.